and welcome to another Hornby Magazine video. Right, as you can see, I've got my HST out, and it's not just because I'm having a play, I do have an excuse. I've been sent in the post some Hunt couplings. Now these are magnetic couplings, which you can retrofit to your Mark IIIs and other rolling stock. So what a good idea that was, to spend the afternoon playing with a HST and Class 87. Right, I'm going to get on and show you how to install them. So here we are on the Hornby Magazine workbench, and as you can see, I've got the packs of couplings that we're going to be testing, and I've also got one of my LNER Mark IIIs. So what's the purpose of these couplings? Now, as you'll know, when you take the traditional style coupling in particular, it can be a bit of a faff if you want to change your trains. So these magnet couplings are designed for ease of use, basically, so you can take your trains on and off the layout with ease. And currently they come in 3 styles, although there are more on the way. The first pack we have here is a standard style. Now these are for people who aren't particularly worried about close coupling, however they just want the ease of use. They're quite a bit longer than the next set. In the middle here we have the close coupling pack. Now these will be the most commonly used. Right, so the pack we're interested in today is the HST coupling pack. Now obviously my coaches have the large tension lock coupling, and we have to make sure when you order them that you order the right pack, because they do both for the large tension locks and the NEM pockets on the newer coaches. So when you're ordering, just take a bit of care. Right, now it's time to show you how to install them. So now we've got the HST couplings out of the pack. As you can see, the bulk of them are for the large tension locks. Now there is one NEM coupling in there, and that's not to be worried about, because they are for the power cars, which traditionally come with an NEM socket. So now we come to the fun bit, the installation. Now this couldn't be easier. You don't have to remove the bogie from the coach, however I've done this just for the video so you can see. The first thing I would do is pull the large tension lock out of its coupling, place that down, and then you'll notice if you flip the bogie upside down, there are 2 slight grommets there which form a cover, and you can quite easily just remove that. That then reveals a nice spigot, I love that word, which you can then take one of the magnetic couplings. Now I should mention at this point, they are all labelled A and B, and of course they're the positive and negative of the magnet, so you'll always have to put an A and B together. You shouldn't be able to get that wrong. So we take the first one, pop it down. Now this is the fiddly bit to do on camera. That's now on over the spigot, and we drop the cover back on. Ooh. Easy as that. Double check it's in situ. That fits really snugly, and away we go. And as you can see, it would sit like that. So just on initial thoughts, it's roughly about the same size as the large tension lock. So now the fun begins. I'm going to repeat this process on all my coaches, and we'll see how it looks on the layout. So here I am halfway through the installation. Now the set of coaches closest to you have the magnets, and the set at the back have the large tension lock couplings still. Now on the face of it, the magnets are definitely closer, nothing massive mind. However, when the magnets move off, they stay at the same distance, whereas the large tension lock couplings, they do have a bit of play before they go. So it's definitely more realistic to have the magnets. And of course the best part is if I wanted to detach the large tension locks, I have to lift the coach up and twist it and all sorts, whereas the magnets, bit of force and away you go. So I think one of the main advantages to having these magnets is simply how close you can now get the coaches. Now these are the standard close couplings. There are in ultra close on the way, but as you can see on the curve through Topley station, they are extremely close, and it's very satisfying to the eye. Now I know one common question will be, how strong are the magnets? That's why I was keen to test them with full rigs. Now, as you've probably seen some running clips, and I'll overlay some now, we've been running the trains at quite some hefty speeds, and we've also been stopping them just to sort of jerk them around to see how strong they are. Now obviously they are magnets, there will be a point where they'll come apart, unlike the traditional coupling. They are weak enough that you can pull them apart with your fingers, however they are strong enough that you can really rag them about and they won't lose a wagon halfway around. So strength wise, that's not to be worried about really. Right, so apart from close couplings, what are the other advantages to magnetic stock? Now here at Hornby Magazine we actually use the magnetic couplings on our O-gauge stock, and it does have several advantages. One of which, for example, now my HST, which has been ragged around the place, bashed from pillar to post, it's actually lost a window just in the middle here, there it is, and I have to take it out for repair. So just to sort of make a simple job easier, I can now pull it apart, take the coach out, ready for a repair, and join it back up with ease. Now if that was stock wide, it just makes that whole process so stress-free, and I think, to be honest, just that alone is worth it. Now particularly with taking things on and off the layout, and it means of course I can continue to run my HST around the layout. I turn it on while I go and make a repair and hear the window jangling inside. Right, let's get on. So there we have it, a really nice little product. They come in packs of 10, they retail at £14.95, and you can, as you've seen, retrofit them within minutes. Very nice addition and very practical as well. So hopefully you've enjoyed this video. I've enjoyed bringing it to you, and of course getting to play with more modern image stock on Topley. Right, thank you for watching. Don't forget, if you like this video, subscribe down below for more, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care guys.